I had so many because every class I've been to made me understand why things happened the way they did around me and how I could have improved. But if I had to choose one memory, it would be learning about empathy and the empathy killers.
And I remember the time when my life skills facilitator assigned the class to break out into groups of 5 in the early stage of semester 1, and that's how I got to know my peers better in terms of their personalities, characters, and leadership styles, and I also developed my own.
I remember doing the mindfulness exercise during one of the sessions. I remember sitting up straight, putting my feet flat on the floor, and also taking few deep breaths and also closing my eyes. At that moment, I felt like my mind was a calm ocean. I could hear whether my heart was beating fast or slow, and my thoughts are just a single thought and no longer turbulent.
I remember we had a hard time to teamwork. The problem started from language barrier, lack of communication skill, and empathy, different goals. After 5 weeks of co-work, we sat back and have a meeting together. We confessed feelings and cheer ourselves up, then started to push ourselves forward to finish group project. We constantly validated each other, even for just a small task. It was very challenging, but worth the whole time.
It was learning about the leadership types. In a theatre club, when I helped with one of their plays, it helped to switch between each leadership types to deal with a given problem, like how an actor should say a line. It helps to bring people closer, makes everyone feel like they've been heard, and really encourages each other.
The thing that stayed with me until today is the MOVE project I did with my team regarding self-reflection as our chosen topic. And this project allowed me to engage with the community and create awareness about the importance of self-reflection, which has taught me personally to practice self-reflection on myself by journaling, reflecting on rooms for improvement, and self-examinations on knowledge or skills.
Core purpose and goal setting. For me, having a core purpose in my life makes my life a lot clearer, in the sense that I know what to do in my life. Although life gets challenging every single day and I might face the storms of life, I can sail through with courage and perseverance because it's my objective and also my conviction.
The most impactful lesson that I learned from life skill is forgiveness and mindfulness. The more I joined the course, I realized actually we're not perfect and all have flaws. Especially through video teaching about Taylor's graduate capabilities, I recognize we sometimes unconsciously hurt each other and struggle without notice. In the end, I'm amazed and learn how things could change if we take time to listen and be mindful of our behaviors. Even if it's going wrong sometimes, these two qualities will guide us back to a beautiful and strong relationship.
Before, I always wanted to be there and help others through their tough times, but sometimes I didn't know whether it was the right thing to do or how to do it. Life skills gave me that understanding as how to go about all these situations, to not only focus on how others feel or how to treat others, but also to be more aware of myself. This meant that I have more control over myself and I won't accidentally say anything out of line that would make the person feel worse about themselves, even if I didn't mean to.
In life skills, I was taught to practice mindfulness by being present when interacting with others, making eye contact to engage them in conversations, and also being a good listener. And in this process, I learned to acknowledge the other person's point of view by paraphrasing their sentences and be present in listening and as well as processing the other person's sharing instead of me trying to think about what is the next thing to say.
Before learning life skills, I feel tired whenever I deal with people. I tend to blame other people for the problems they have caused. But now I always look at the perspective of the other person and understand where they're coming from, and then from there we work together. So I have gone from blaming, reactive and angry person to more of a it's okay, Let's solve the problem together and persevere until we are done with the project.
After life skill class, I carefully practice mindfulness before communicating with others. As a group leader, it helps me to communicate effectively when having confusion or conflicts. And as a result, my whole team productivity and solidarity increased remarkably. And after finishing that subject, we still maintain good relationship and happy to collaborate again. Why not?